Okay, welcome back everyone. This is hopefully going to be a very short video. It's just to cover what's happened at the very end of the season. As you can see, I finished first. I got promoted with a few games to go. If we look at the team stats on the right, we played 38 matches, we scored 93 goals. That's an average of 2.4 per game. Only conceded 47, 37 yellow cards, 2 red cards, and an average attendance of 81. Yeah, 81. People really aren't interested in football at this level. And I don't blame them, because it's a lot of long balls and it's not very pretty. But we got the job done. We look at finance and salary. We now have a balance of 10,000 and we made a £15,000 profit. Squad harmony is very good. I don't know why it says wages are medium. We don't have any wages. Job security is fine. It's all fine. So we have a look at some of our results. What do we need to... I think it was schedule, wasn't it? So where did we leave off at the beginning of the season? I think the last game I showed was the one against Ironbridge here, where we lost 2-1. We then went and lost 2-1 again to Blazy. But then we started picking it up. We drew against Tall Point. We had a couple of wins, a draw, and then some nice clean sheets to finish off the season. But around the point we were playing Elmore, yeah, we got promoted after we drew with Elmore. So then all the games after that were formalities. What else do I need to cover? I could probably go over my squad. I don't know how many of these will be staying for the next season. I'm thinking we'll probably get rid of the likes of... who are we going to get rid of? There was some... I think we'll probably end up getting rid of Kevin Thick, even though it's not that bad. And maybe Ryan Moon. It depends. If they want to stay, they can stay. I've got more than enough room in my squad. We don't have to pay any wages. We can have a massive team at this level. And it won't matter. The problem with a massive team is people get annoyed because they get left out too much. That's why hopefully I don't want to sell anyone. I just want to keep rotating it, keep it the way it is. And hopefully in the next league up, it won't be that much more difficult than this one. I can't imagine that... Well, I know that in real life the differences between League 9 and League 10 are barely anything. Heck, the difference between League 10 and Conference is barely anything, and that's like 8 divisions above it. But I'm concerned that this game will force it to make it more difficult, so they'll put like a handicap on my team, make them play worse than they actually would. Which is what FIFA does, and it's really annoying. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to cover. Squad, inbox. No, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, should I show you some of the other leagues, if I can? Something strange, I think, to do with the fact that this is a mod. I'm going to go forward a day first, just to see. I want to end the season in all the other... It was a bit confusing. I didn't really understand. It looked like whoever made this mod had to change the way the leagues worked. Either that or they just got it completely wrong. Because... from what I could see, that was not how those other leagues work. Oh, nice. Plymouth have guaranteed themselves a League 2 playoff. Man United have qualified for the 2015 Champions Cup. Okay. This guy, Kyle Bassett, he's constantly injured. He's like Daniel Sturridge. He's just injured forever. Ryan Moon unhappy, probably. I'll speak to him. Yeah, right. Okay, we're going to keep going to the... We won't cross over into the next season if I can't help it. I just want to see... Because that, you know, I'll be on a loading screen forever. I might have accidentally done that. No, okay. So... When do... Let's focus on technique like it says. So this is going to be a longer video than I expected just because of this. I want to show you in a minute, just if I'm right. Where's technique? I always do what my coach, well not my coach, my the guide says to do. Leadership. There you go. Oh, saying suggested focus for him is strength. Okay. Thought it said technique just a minute ago. It says strength now. Well, I must have been looking at the wrong one. Anyway. We're in May, so the season hasn't ended yet in the other leagues. I just want to see, because I'm not sure. Hopefully, I was just looking at it too early and the leagues do function properly. I got the impression that they got all the playoff spots and the promotion spots all wrong. I went into League 1 and only one team seemed to have an automatic promotion spot. It might have just been because the other teams hadn't played enough games. Hold team meeting. Wow, a lot of players weren't happy with that. Wow, those guys have a lot of potential. I'll add them to shortlist and look at them later. I normally wouldn't be doing this on camera, but like I said, I am trying to category 0 rating. Has the Premier League actually ended yet? I don't think it finishes at the 1st of May, does it? No, because it hasn't finished in real life and it's not, and it's way past the 1st of May. Come on, man. I want to see how all the playoffs go and all that. Wow, Plymouth won 2-0 at Shrewsbury in the playoffs. Get in, they beat them in real life as well, but not in the playoffs. Hopefully Plymouth beat Wickham in the playoffs this year. They only need 2 goals. Oh god, contract renewals. I hate contract renewals. They reserve the right to adjust the transfer and wage budget. We don't have any. You declined the meeting to discuss changes to scope, but you have agreed to. Okay. Elburton Villa turned semi-professional. Wow. Okay, that could make it more complicated. We still don't get a wage or a transfer budget. Oh, I get £325 a week. I think that's like what my dad gets. I'm happy with that. I don't want to... How do I just... Finalise deal. Exit talks. Okay, good. You don't want to be messing around with stuff like that, because if they say no, we won't accept that, then you're out on your ass. And that would be the end of this playthrough, wouldn't it? I'm sorry this is a bit boring. I want to get to just before the end of the season. I want to show... No, I probably should have done that off camera. I didn't know it'd take so long though. I thought it'd just take me there instead of this nonsense. So I don't actually know specifically when the seasons end. I think it's near the end of May. I'm pretty sure of that. And they have the FA Cup in June, I think. Thereabouts. If it's like the... What is the date today? I don't have a calendar. It's about the 11th of May now, I think. And there's 2 weeks to go, so that's... Yeah, near the end of May. Sorry this is so unbelievably boring. We just need to keep kicking continue for 2 weeks and we'll be there. This is more about my curiosity, I suppose. Oh wow, Plymouth beat Portsmouth in the next... I think Plymouth got themselves promoted. I saw they beat Shrewsbury in a playoff and then they beat Portsmouth as well. I think they might have just got themselves promoted, which is amazing. I've never seen Plymouth get themselves promoted by themselves in this game, so that's something really interesting to see. Man United clinch the title. Well, we knew they would. It'd be really awesome if Portsmouth overcame a first leg defeat to beat Plymouth 3-2 on aggregate. Oh, well that sucks. I'm sure it said Plymouth won. Ah, never mind then. I was going to say it'd be really interesting to see Plymouth go up to League One and see how they do there, but like I said, they never get promoted, and that sucks, man. That sucks. That's probably what's going to happen in real life as well. Be Wickham instead of Portsmouth. Sunderland relegated, lol. Oh, now it's saying Plymouth edge out opponents in closer. I think that's out of date though, isn't it? Yeah, they overturned it. That really sucks. I hope that doesn't happen in real life. Right. I think the season's nearly up. We've got one more week. Man, this really was intended to just be like a 5 or 10 minute thing. But gosh darn, doesn't it take a while. For some reason I thought this season would end a lot sooner than it did. As I said, Plymouth never get themselves promoted. It's really disappointing. Dick Man? Wow. Sunderland's going to have a manager called Dick Man. The opposing fans will love that, won't they? We avoid a tax hit. The estimate is based on the club's taxable profits over the past year. Good. New sponsorship deal, board set budgets. The wage budget for the coming season at 3.3k per week in the transfer. Wow, we actually have a wage budget now. Okay, well that's something interesting to look at. I might have to cut down my squad a bit. That's going to make, since we don't have much money, that's going to make it a lot more difficult than it was before. I'm going to have to be really careful. Something I've really got to think about. Wage budgets. Hull have been relegated from the Premier League. That's probably going to happen in real life too. It's either Hull or Newcastle, I reckon. Oh my god, Bastart's not injured anymore. Okay, one more I think. It's just it saves automatically every couple of turns. Kind of annoying. I did not know that about determination. It's really cool when the results of this happen the same way they do in real life. Like the same teams go up, the same teams go down. Oh, is this going into? I don't want this to go into the next season. Please stop cycling and let me look at the inbox. Thank you. Okay, I think the season's over now, so we can. Burnley relegated. That's disappointing. Newcastle's youth category dropped. Funny. Newcastle qualified for the Europa League. Okay. Right, so now I think we can finally, after a million years, we can finally... You can see, these aren't actually the levels. This isn't like League 8, League 7, League 6. No, this is just different subdivisions. Because we play quite... So we go to League 2. No one cares about the conference. We can see that... Oh, where's the table? Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see who got promoted. Yeah. Oh, this is annoying. See, I'm such a novice. I don't know how to. I think I might have gone too far. No, I can't see the... If I click on the left, it goes to my own league. Sky Bet League 2. Who went up? Come on. We know that Portsmouth got promoted. Who else? Ah, screw it. Let's try the Premier League. So this might have been a complete waste of time if I can't work out how to Ah, here we go. You're going to profile. Okay, I got it. I'll do that in league, all the other leagues. Burnley, Sunderland, Hull got relegated. Okay, it does function right. I was just looking at it too early. My mistake. Man United won as champions. Chelsea second. Manchester City third. Liverpool fourth. Arsenal fifth. West Ham and Newcastle got finished 6th and 7th. That's interesting. Let's look at some other leagues quickly. Championship. That's strange, it won't let me look at the Championship. Only the Premier League. Maybe it's because these leagues have already finished. This game rates the Championship only one below the Dutch League and the French League. That's funny. Ah, you click on league table. Okay. I got it. Rotherham and Blackpool rising and relegated. Similar to real life. Bournemouth won as champions though. Unless they won in the playoffs. Norwich going up like they did in real life. Oh, actually no, they still have to win a playoff. My bad. And Reading went up. So they'll be playing in the Premier League. Bournemouth, Norwich, Reading. And these aren't so interesting here. Oh, Bristol City finished as champions in the game. That's really interesting. They did that in real life too. And Swindon are currently in the playoff finals in real life. Walsall, Colchester, Doncaster, Crawley going down to League 2. And finally, League 2. Portsmouth and Barry. And Stevenage. Cheltenham and Luton relegated. Okay, so I got it. I just was looking at it too early. Sorry I wasted all your time. I'm sure you probably stopped watching about half an hour ago. But yeah. That's our review of the season. On holiday, yeah. Now, next time we'll be looking at things like... well, you won't see me until after the pre-season friendlies. And we'll see if we've got any new people in the squad, if I've let anyone go, etc, etc.